Hello, teacups. How you guys doing? Welcome in, Jen. I'm not quite sure YouTube is working. I did hit the multi-stream button, but I'm not seeing it on the channel, so I'm not sure why that is. We may just have Twitch tonight. At least it's not showing me that there's a video playing. So I don't know what to do with that. And we got Yuzawa. And Miyabi, who I'm very tempted to pull because I don't have her. That's a really cute W engine. I got her stable. The new Bang Boo, maybe? Latest.
Dun dun lang.
Okay. Oh, you have to purchase this to get it? What? That's weird. And they got the outfits, bundles. Sorry, it's a lot of dots I need to unclick, so I'm kind of exploring here for a second. That is what we're going to be doing today. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, it is what it is. It doesn't always work out the way we want. That's okay. So many dots. What do you want from me? Why are you still yelling at me over here? Okay. Oh, I guess you didn't get a chance to finish the story before your outlet malfunctioned? Oh. Ooh, badges. Get all the polychrome. I have some new codes as well that I got from somebody's from Majestic's YouTube video. I don't know if they'll all work, but I definitely want to try them. Can I just click these and have these come off? No. I don't know. Oh, he wasn't home when that happened? That would be scary. Okay, I will. Maybe I'll look at that first before I mess with doing any of that. Anyway, let's start the quest. And get that going here. Let me know how sound is, by the way. Oh, whoops, I think I just hit the wrong thing. There we go.
Junior, you remember Damien,
good.
right? The head of Porcelumex in Waife Peninsula. He sent someone to us with a banquet invitation.
Alright, before we get into it, let me do the tea review. So I have some new teas thanks to Luz Green Frog. It is the brand Lyon's Tea Exchange. And I have to say, it came in really nice packaging. And they had a cool, like, tea quote on the box, and that was really neat. By C.S. Lewis, and the box is really cute. It looks like this. Make sure, see if my camera will pick it up. Congratulations on a year of subs! Thank you so much for all you do. This channel probably wouldn't exist without you. And the little packages inside look like this. One day I'll get a camera that auto zooms and I won't have to worry about holding it up in front of y'all. And I put the flavor profile in the chat, so let's try it. Just smelling it, you definitely get hit by strawberry first. Wow. That is really good. It's very, very smooth. More strawberry than lemon, I think. You can definitely taste the lemon, but it's very evenly intertwined with the strawberry. So the strawberry kind of is like a lasting note, and then you get a kick of lemon at the end. I can't really taste the rose hip that's in here at all. But I do taste the apple and the cherry after notes, but they kind of linger after you take a sip, but it's very, very smooth and creamy, which oolong teas are known for their creaminess. So it's very, very creamy. You don't need to use a lot of sweetener with this. I would give this a 9 out of 10. It's really good. And again, congrats, Jen. I am so happy to have you subbed for a year. That's awesome.
A banquet invitation? Judging by the looks on your faces, I thought he had sent some sort of legal notice.
He wouldn't dare. If it weren't for all of us from Yunque Summit helping him take care of the Exaltists, he wouldn't be living the good life now. But as for the invitation, it does seem to have a connection with the corruption incident.
That tea is definitely worth getting again. It's really, really good. Yeah. And it said you can steep the one bag at least 4 times and get a decent cup of tea, which I always appreciate because, you know, you gotta make this stuff stretch, right?
Here's the situation.
Even though Top suppressed any media about the Exaltists causing chaos in Wi-Fi Peninsula, news had already spread citywide. The production of Porcelaum is super important, and neither Tops nor Porcelumex can pretend that nothing happened. So, over the next 2 weeks, Tops will lead a security investigation in Wi-Fi Peninsula and urge a swift return to business as usual.
But what does the security investigation have to do with the banquet?
Think about it, Junior. With an investigation happening, many relevant people will have to come to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Porcelumex has to fulfill its duties as a host and entertain everyone.
Yep, you can get up to 4 steeps. Probably the 4th one would be a little weak, but, I mean, I've done it.
Although the security investigation doesn't involve Yunque's summit, that Damien kid is pretty cunning. He'll leverage all his connections and resources to get closer to us.
Linny, get down.
Senior Shuyuan told me that right after the corruption incident was over, Damien sent a generous gift, but Shifu turned it down.
It is
We were just
definitely a
discussing
very
whether we should
quality
attend this
tea.
banquet.
High quality. Top shelf. Which I recently learned that when you talk about a top shelf tea, they'll often refer to it as monkey picked, because there's a certain tea that they believe monks trained monkeys to go up into the tops of the trees to get the top tea leaves. So if you ever hear the term monkey picked tea, it means it's a very high quality. I thought that was pretty cool.
Shifu doesn't want Yunque's summit to get too close to Porcelumex. And honestly, I have to agree. But since we're operating in Wi-Fi Peninsula, we still have to do our best to maintain a working relationship with Damien.
If you ask me, now is the perfect time to attend such a banquet.
Huh? Why's that?
Shifu and Senior Shuyuan returned to Yunque's summit a while ago and won't be back anytime soon. If
It is
the three
funny.
of us attend the banquet, it'll show Damien some respect without drawing too much attention. Besides, he already knows Shifu isn't around, so it's not like she's deliberately avoiding him.
Wait a second. What about Senior Fufu?
Well, yesterday we happened to learn that she had failed her arithmetic course, so Shifu called her back overnight for remedial lessons. I'm afraid she won't be able to make the banquet this time.
I felt that in my heart and soul. When I was taking algebra, I had to take private lessons because I was failing it miserably. And we had standard of learning tests. We called them SOLs. And I literally failed my first one by 1 question and passed my second one by 1 question.
I didn't expect the academic standards at Yunque Summit to be so strict. Getting back to the point. I think your reasoning earlier makes a lot of sense.
She just wants
We
food.
should go to the banquet.
I agree. Besides, I have a feeling that there'll be some pretty influential guests at the banquet. We might be able to gather some useful information.
All right, it's settled then. We'll do Porcelumex a favor and attend the banquet.
He's he likes to cook, doesn't he? No wonder he wants food. I'm so excited.
Belle and Senior Yinhu must have gone to Yamcha Sin. Better go meet them there.
We are having a bit of weather tonight, so if my stream gets choppy, there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, that's what I thought, because I remember I played a side story where Fufu wanted him to cook something special for her. Belle's outfit is cute. Since we're coming anyway, we can't let person
Now.
off easy, right?
Pour the tea.
Oh, thank thank you for resubscribing. Yes, that is a proper 12-month plug. I didn't realize that time had come around already. But I will say again, I can't thank you enough for all you do, and I'm very happy with being a partner with you on the channel, and thank you so much. You're just doing it for the tea thing? Pour the tea! And then mayhem! That's why Mulan is my favorite Disney princess. She is the embodiment of my soul, you guys. Clumsiness. I love it. Even without the Exaltus causing trouble, there's still a lot of conflict between the workers and Porcelamex regarding work safety. It'd be great if we could resolve all these problems as well. Oh yeah, since Damien sent us the invitation, let's go say hi to him. Hey juniors, your senior's gonna have to pass on this one. I just don't vibe with that Damien kid, so I'll spare myself the headache. He's not vibing. He's not vibing. Yeah, Wise and I can handle it. Just focus on the food. Try to eat enough for Shifu and the others too. Wise, let's go. Damien's over there. Going blind and deaf now? Alright. Enjoy. Thank you. Check on me from time to time. Please.
Ah, the mystics from Yunquay Summit have arrived. As the host, having at least you two and Master Pan show up for this dinner banquet is truly an honor.
Judging from your tone, are you upset that our Shifu isn't here?
Not at all. You're all disciples that Ishwan Shifu trusts deeply. Even from afar in Yunquay Summit, she entrusted you to attend on her behalf. This in itself is a gesture I can appreciate. Please, make yourselves at home tonight and enjoy the banquet. If there's anything you'd like to eat that's not being served, just let me know directly.
Okay. Teasingly ask Damien about the current situation. Intently ask Damien about the current situation. We don't want to freak him out.
With so many people here for the security investigation, do you still have time to worry about our dinner?
It's part of my responsibility to take care of the guests. But I understand what you mean, Master Wise. Considering that the Exaltus appeared in Yfei Peninsula, and Porcelamex is responsible for security, I might seem a bit too relaxed, to be honest with you both. Although my official title is General Manager of Porcelamex and Yfei Peninsula, my main responsibility is actually overseeing production. Hollow Security was originally managed by someone else, who was appointed by corporate executives. Though, of course, they have since been relieved of that responsibility.
I see now. No wonder you were so willing to provide us with clues earlier. It wasn't your head on the chopping block. It seems like it won't be long before you have full control over security, too.
Come now. No need to be cheeky. Things have been rather difficult for me. I'm lucky just to be holding on to my current role, especially with how nerve-wracking it's been getting everything ready for the security investigation. But after seeing the guest list with my own eyes earlier, I finally felt a bit of relief.
Oh? Why is that?
Ha! Why don't you have a look for yourselves? There are quite a few guests at tonight's banquet, but in reality, they all fall into just a few categories. All these elegantly dressed guests are senior officials from TOPS. The fact that everyone who was invited has turned up is a clear indicator that the connection between TOPS and Porcelamex remains strong. Their presence allows us to demonstrate to the military and government that TOPS is fully committed to the safety of Waifei Peninsula. We also sent invitations to the relevant city government departments, but no one showed up. Which suggests that the government doesn't want to get involved in the sensitive matters happening between TOPS and the military and Waifei Peninsula. They would prefer to steer clear and let us work things out on our own.
He's too smug.
I heard that TOPS and the military often have conflicts regarding porcelain issues, but it seems the situation is even worse than I expected.
It is a serious matter, but not something we avoid discussing. The military is the biggest buyer of porcelain, and by controlling Waifei Peninsula, TOPS essentially controls their most critical resource. So, it would prove quite difficult if the military chooses to take this chance to cause trouble.
It seems that knowing the identities of the military guests here today is key to understanding the situation.
Correct. Do you see that lady
You don't
over
have to
there?
see to know Hot
She's
Man.
the military's representative.
Hot Man Hot.
But she's not wearing a Defense Force uniform.
That's because Missy Zolda is not a military officer. She's a research consultant. Instead of sending high-ranking officers, they hired a civilian to attend, which sends a clear message. They don't intend to investigate this matter further. Of course, though production was limited after the corruption incident, Porcelumex didn't delay any orders from the military. So, it appears they have acknowledged our sincerity.
I see. There's no more pressure from TOPS's executives, the government, or the military. But who are the remaining guests? There are quite a few older individuals here too.
Those are members of the inspection team, leading experts in the ether industry. They'll be overseeing the security investigation while providing us with valuable insights. It took great effort to invite these academic giants.
You are husbando consior.
Dear guests, may I have your attention for just a moment? It is my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you here today.
Looks like it's time for the real hosts to give their speech.
Man, that creamy, strawberry creamy flavor really sticks with you.
Dear guests, thank you for coming to Phylum Heights to participate in the Waifei Peninsula security investigation. I am Lucro, co-chief executive officer of the Porcelumex Group.
He's not bad looking either.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Ferox, also co-chief executive officer.
I've seen Lucro and Ferox on TV before. They run Porcelumex together. So are those two your direct superiors?
That's right. After the fall of the old capital, Porcelumex's management went through a major reshuffle. Those two were the ultimate victors, but now they're secretly competing against each other.
Is it okay for you to talk about your superiors like that?
I completely trust both of you, so I feel comfortable speaking openly. The previous head of security was one of Ferox's trusted subordinates, but now he's been dismissed. Both of the big bosses are eager to fill that position with their own people. The reason I was able to become the nominal head of Waifei Peninsula was because I don't belong to either side. So I can't disrupt the balance of power in this competition. But the price of remaining neutral is that I've completely lost any chance of moving up. And if I were to take sides, it could come at a fatal cost, destroying everything I've worked so hard to build.
We will work closely with everyone here to reinforce our security measures and deliver a report to the public that we can be proud of. Ladies and gentlemen, the security investigation will officially begin tomorrow. For now, please relax and enjoy the banquet.
Wow, the big shots have finally finished their speeches. Thank you both for accompanying me. It's the only reason my good mood's still intact. Enjoy the banquet. I've got to go face some heat from my superiors now. If you'll excuse me.
Wise. What should we do now that Damien's left?
I want to look around the banquet hall. After everything Damien said, I'm curious about the guests. He plays things close to the vest, so it's hard to know what to believe.
All right, I'll take a look around too. Catch you later.
We're going to explore. Professor Walker, how's that project you mentioned earlier coming along? I think it has real potential. The direction looks promising, but the requirements for experimental equipment and environment are too high. I'm getting headaches every day over funding issues. You better make the most of this chance. With all the TOPS VIPs here, all it takes is a little nod and boom, it's a done deal, right? I'm on good terms with some of them. Want me to introduce you? Yes, please, thank you. It's no big deal, but you and your star pupil should think about helping me with my research project too, right? Sure will. Many experts in the inspection team seem to know each other. Rather than focusing on their duties as part of the inspection team, everyone seems more interested in their own research projects. Well, that's only human nature. But if they get TOPS as a sponsor, they can't really say anything about the affairs in Wi-Fi Peninsula anymore, right? Such a major incident in Wi-Fi Peninsula has caused great alarm. We have betrayed your trust with our negligence.
Oh.
No. Everyone knows the risk of producing porcelain in the hollow, and who knows when those exaltists might pop up again. It's impressive how Damien, the head of your Wi-Fi Peninsula branch, acted decisively to root out the exaltists, preventing even bigger losses. It's rare to see such gumption in young people these days, all thanks to Mr. Lacroix's constant guidance. You flatter me, but it's really all thanks to Mr. Ferox's keen eye for talent, finding such a gem like this. Haha, look at you two being all formal with each other. We spend all day hunched over our desks, so it's rare we get to head out like this. Let's just think of this trip to Wi-Fi Peninsula as a little vacation. We're truly grateful for your kind words. Wi-Fi Peninsula isn't quite like the Throne Quarter, so please excuse our humble hospitality. With Porcelamex hosting, how could anything be less than perfect? The TOPS guests at the venue appear relaxed, definitely not looking like they're here to hold Porcelamex accountable. On the contrary, Lucro and Ferox remain hostile in their exchanges, even in front of top executives. Damien says he hasn't sided with either party, and it seems to be true, but just thinking about dealing with those two higher-ups gives me a stomach ache. Props to him for managing to walk that tightrope. Sometimes it's like you're in between a rock and a hard place. Hey miss, we're out of Lazuli Charsu here. Better restock soon. Please wait a moment. I'll head to the kitchen and take care of that for you. No rush. I heard Porcelamex brought in a special guest chef today. They've got to know how to make lobster 3 ways, right? Let's start with 3, each prepared differently. Remember, for the vermicelli and steamed one, go easy on the oyster sauce and the garlic paste. And don't forget to add sea urchin when making the creamy baked version. How? What is happening? We're just getting started. Time to show what this panda theron is made of. I love penning. Who? Oh right, if I can't finish my food, I can get it packed to go, right? Yes, of course. Takeout might not taste quite as good, but with these top-notch ingredients, I can work some magic when I get home and turn it into another amazing meal. Saves a ton of money, too. Listen up, miss. I want 3 portions of each of these. Braised goose frite and abalone sauce, duck in a treasure pot, amber custard pastries, and crab meat coin dumplings, vegetable crystal shumai. Alright, just throw in a couple ounces of that lingshi mushroom from the beef bone soup with wolfberries. My senior brother's been having trouble sleeping lately, and it's getting worse. This will be a perfect nourishing meal for him. I love how he just comes in and he's like ordering everything in the sun and extra ingredients.
Wise, you're back. Find anything interesting?
From what I saw, the security investigation doesn't seem as serious as I imagined. The experts and TOPS representatives were even chatting and laughing together.
Hey, Salty! Enjoy the lurks.
What everyone cares about isn't the Exaltists, or even the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula, but how to get the porcelain supply back on track.
Yeah, I had the same feeling. The security investigation seems more like a ritual for the city's upper circles to align their intentions, and just a way to reassure the public. Even if there are some safety risks with production inside the Hollow, as long as they're not too serious, I'm sure they'll just sweep them under the rug. But, come on, let's not worry about that now. It's not every day Porcelumex is picking up the tab. Let's enjoy the meal. Come on, let's enjoy a proper meal, Wise.
She's so excited.
Wow, the ingredients
Enjoy.
say you're top-
My apologies, miss.
It's okay.
I'm terribly sorry.
Excuse me, you dropped something.
Oh, sorry about that.
Here.
Thank you both very much.
Oh, you're with the safety inspection team. Wow, you look so young. And you're already an expert in the ether industry?
Sorry. I must excuse myself.
Did I say something wrong?
Young lady, seems you're completely at a loss.
If I'm not mistaken, you're the military research consultant.
That's right.
I like her shoes.
My name's Isolde. That girl and I are both decorative props. Just here for show.
I like this green-haired character too. Is she gonna be playable? Late that night, after Porcelumex's welcome banquet had ended, in a luxury suite prepared by Porcelumix for the inspection team. Uh-oh.
The time fields. Not only one of the oldest noble families in New Eridu, but also a renowned name in the field of science. The patent for the anti-corruption medicine widely used on the market today belongs to your grandfather. If this respected and prestigious surname appears on the investigation team roster, the citizens will surely feel more at ease.
You flatter me. It's just that my grandfather is seriously ill right now, so I really don't think he can handle this.
You misunderstand me. As I just said, all I need is this surname to appear on the list. Aren't you a time field as well?
But I'm just a student. I'm nothing like my grandfather.
Miss, I'm sure you've heard that the corruption outbreak in Wi-Fi Peninsula is closely tied to the failure of anti-corruption medicine.
Okay, no problem.
Porcelumex
I welcomed her
has
in too.
every right to file a lawsuit against your family and hold you accountable. The reason? Your family concealed major risks involved in the purification process of the medicine.
That's complete nonsense. It was clearly the Exaltists who...
So what? The media doesn't care about the truth. They just want to see a once honorable family brought to ruin. Miss, the honor of the Timefield family now rests entirely on your shoulders. Think carefully, for your ailing grandfather's sake. I wouldn't want anything unfortunate.
Yay, we have a redeem. He is my superpower. Alright. I'm gonna go boil the water to make the second cup of tea, and I shall be right back. Thank you for the redeem. I am back. I have my second cup of tea. And just real quick, I'm going to show you guys. This is my anniversary present to myself for the upcoming 1 year anniversary of the channel. And we are going to do a anniversary stream. I believe it's on August 3rd, the Sunday. And we're gonna do a really long stream because I'm gonna stream from afternoon into the evening, and I'll probably try to do all 3 games. We're gonna do a giveaway for a resource pack. Probably gonna do the same thing. Whoever wins gets to choose whether they want one for Star Rail, Genshin, or ZZZ. And we're gonna feature some art from the community. And we do have a community Among Us day we're trying to put together. So a lot of great stuff in the works, just because I appreciate everyone. You know, I love our community. I really enjoy all the people I've been meeting this past year streaming. And I'm just really thankful for coming this far. And yeah, so we're gonna celebrate our first year in August.
Grandpa, did I make a mistake? What should I do?
Aww.
What's going on? What's that?
A few minutes later, inside Swabian Temple, a series of urgent knocks on the door wakes you up.
Ah, Wise. You're up too?
The knocking on the door, it wasn't my imagination, right?
It wasn't just my imagination. Someone really was knocking. I'm pretty sure I heard Senior Inhu answer the door. Wise, let's go check it out too. There must be something urgent if someone's showing up at this hour.
I like Alice already.
Master Pan, that glowing thing really appeared outside my window. I swear on the honor of the Timefield family.
Let's put the vows away for now, Missy. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people swearing oaths on this and that. I believe what you said is true. Why else would you have come all the way here in the middle of the night, right? But I really couldn't follow all that about a boom and shadow crooked by 20 degrees. Sure, we at Yunquay Summit practice mystic arts, but ghost hunting and monster chasing aren't exactly our specialty.
To be precise, it was crooked by 22 degrees to the left. I remember that clearly. But I admit I was a bit abrupt earlier. My apologies. It's not that I've misunderstood the mystic arts. I've come because a friend told me that Mr. Wise and Miss Bell are currently staying here, and she trusts them.
We're here, Senior Inhu. What's going on?
Oh, perfect timing. You two are just who Miss Timefield is looking for.
What? You're Mr. Wise and Miss Bell?
I like how Alice's belt, like, mirrors her emotions in its facial expressions.
Hi. I'm Wise,
Wolfman.
and this is my sister Belle.
Hi! Didn't expect we'd meet again. All right, Wise, stop staring at me. I know I shouldn't have said that. I see. So, you spotted an unidentified glowing object outside your window and came here for help. But I didn't expect Lucy to be the one who sent you.
Is he next patch, maybe? Hopefully?
To be honest, Ms. Montefiore and I both attended the Celestia School for Girls. Even after she broke ties with her father and left without a word, we've still always kept in touch. Actually, I had planned to ask Porcelumix's staff for help with this, but it's late, and I couldn't get in touch with anyone. I can't share all the details, but I'm afraid that by morning, something this strange will just be brushed off and not taken seriously.
After hearing rumors that Alice might only be on the inspection team because of her family name, I asked Fairy to look into the time fields. Turns out she's likely here in place of her grandfather, who's fallen ill. We're not sure what exactly happened, but Alice was probably threatened by them. In any case, Porcelumix clearly doesn't take her seriously.
Alice and Yuzawa moved to the top of the need list.
Since Ms. Montefiore spoke so highly of you both, I'd like to ask for your help in investigating the unidentified object that appeared outside my window. As agreed, I'll be staying in Wi-Fi Peninsula for another 2 weeks. And if this issue isn't settled, it's going to be a real problem.
Hey, Wise, what do you think?
Since she's a friend of Lucy's, we should help her out. Our last encounter was a bit awkward, but it was mostly on our end.
Do you charge per case? Or perhaps you work on a daily or hourly rate? If it's about the commission fee, please don't worry. My Ether Dynamics tutor used to charge for every 5 minutes in each lesson.
Oh, that's no problem. No problem at all. You came here for help, and you're even a friend of someone we know. Of course we'll lend a hand. Don't worry. Here at Yunquei Summit, we're not only skilled in the mystic arts, we're also good at tracking things down and getting to the bottom of mysteries.
Senior Yinhu,
I'm not making decisions for you. I'm just helping you seize an opportunity. Let me tell you, the Timefield family isn't just loaded. They're on a whole nother level. Whether Beeline and the others get paid leave, and whether Senior Fufu gets to eat meat next month, all depend on you two now.
Seriously? Now you're guilt-tripping me?
Miss Timefield, why don't you stay with us tonight? Get a good night's rest, and after breakfast tomorrow, Junior Wise will go with you to investigate.
Are you both really willing to take this commission? Please don't feel obligated if you'd rather not get involved with the people Porcelumix have brought recently.
No need to worry, Miss Timefield. If you need help, we're more than willing to take the commission.
Thank you so much. I'll be staying here tonight then.
You help Alice settle in her room at Suibin Temple. Senior Yinhu and Belle have gone back to their rooms. I should head to bed too. And we have completed safety mission. As expected, you fall asleep the moment you hit the bed. And the next morning... Mr. Wise, hi, I'm Alice. Your sister just gave me your knock-knock contact info. Looking forward to connecting with you. Alright, so we know where to meet her. Sorry. Hair driving me nuts. I think I'm gonna put it up in a ponytail. for comfort. There we go. It's also kind of hot. I am not a summer person. I need fall in my life.
Good morning, Mr. Wise. Sorry for causing trouble by showing up so late last night.
No problem. You came to us for help, and really, no need to be so formal. Just call me Wise.
All right. Then, please, feel free to call me Alice.
How did you sleep last night? Feeling rested?
Oh, I'm all right. Thanks for your concern. It's just the scrolls hanging in the room were all tilted by 2 to 10 degrees, and when I was about to sleep after fixing them, I noticed that the 2 vases by the bed didn't match.
She has a lot of OCD.
Sorry, you have to see this side of me. This nitpicky habit of mine is a disgrace to my family's name.
Oh, no. It's not that bad. The Soybian Temple just lives up to its name.
Thank you for understanding. By the way, about that thing I saw outside my window last night, if you don't mind, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
How about we take a look around the lower floor of your building first? Since it appeared outside your window, there might be leads outside.
Okay, sure. Good thing you suggested starting outside. Honestly, I'm a bit ashamed to admit it, but I don't dare step back into that room until we know exactly what I saw.
Mr. Wise, shall we head out to investigate the area below my apartment building? Let's do it. Tally-ho!
Alice, let's talk about last night. You said you heard a soft thump followed by a loud bang.
Yes, and it went pitch dark outside the window.
Here we are. I'm staying at the building on the left. Due to the influx of visitors from Tops and the inspection team, Porcelainmooks run out of rooms in their guest building, so I was arranged to stay here instead. Look at the ground over there. There's all kinds of items scattered around. A bunch of miscellaneous items are scattered on the ground near the vending machine. A recycling bin, empty cans, flower pots, fresh soil. Where did these flower pots come from? When I passed by here yesterday evening, there weren't any around. Oh look, there's an identical flower pot on that balcony over there. I can't believe they'd put a flower pot in such a dangerous location. If anyone in our household did something that irresponsible, Mr. Arnold would surely scold them. He's our butler. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. Maybe it's because you not only took me in when I had nowhere else to go, but you've also been really sweet. I feel at ease around you. Oh, I just remembered something. After that skeleton and huge tilted shadow flashed by outside the window, there was another noise from downstairs. It must have been the sound of a falling flower pot. So maybe they were on the balcony. The balcony with the flower pots is quite a bit lower than Alice's window. Maybe whatever scared Alice fell to the ground along with the flower pot. Oh, that makes sense, because if she screamed, she probably startled it, and then it fell down from where it was. This is the guest house where Alice lives. Let's look around carefully for any clues. We're cluing for looks. The second to last floor. The one with the advert. Huge. Basically covered the entire window. There's nothing near the window that could support such a massive object. The drain pipes and adverts have very limited capacity. Where did that dark shadow come from? Yesterday while I was in my room, I kept hearing noise from around here. It turns out there's a construction site not far behind. I can see a huge tower crane. Wait, a tower crane? Oh, maybe they used the crane? The overturned drink crate must have been hit by the flower pot. But why would this lone box end up all the way here? There's a number of thin scratches on the surface of the box. No, wait. They look like claw marks from a small animal. You have a gut feeling you're onto something, and before you know it, you lift the box. Look! Tiny footprints! In glow-in-the-dark paint.
Wise, have you figured out what happened last night?
Congrats on having stir fry. Is it good?
I have some theories after seeing the footprints, but I want to hear your thoughts first.
Tonight was Chinese takeout for us. It's going well. I like it so far. It's been pretty laid back.
I think our guesses are probably pretty close.
Really?
It's nice to like have some story
go
where you're
over
not
what we
running
found
for your life
together.
from ethereals.
First, about that huge shadow. What do you think it was?
Might have just been your eyes playing tricks on you. We found glow-in-the-dark paint. Suspicious. It was probably from some cargo hanging out from the tower crane. It was a flower pot. I'm gonna go with 2. 2 feels like a logical answer.
It was probably from cargo hanging on the tower crane. Cargo was big enough to block the whole window.
We
And
have
the way it
another
vanished
redemption.
without a trace makes sense if we
Give a
assume
cat a
it was
treat.
moved away with the
Both.
crane.
Both. Wait a minute. You can't redeem for both. You're breaking the system. But we'll do it, because we haven't done this in a while. So I'm going to ask my husband to assist me so he can give one cat a treat, and I will give the other cat a treat. Let me go get the treats. He's going to bring the treats. Never mind. Bring the spoons. I want him to try the spoons.
You stop reading my mind.
The spoons, Lady is already up and watching from the top of the cat tree. Cause they know that when that drawer opens, it's snacky time. We're about to get mauled by cats.
For the record, I'm gonna go ahead and object to these because these are not spoons.
They called them, well, they can lick from it though. They can still lick it.
Yeah, it's still a lickable treat, but this is not a spoon.
Well, beggars can't be choosers.
Beggar, I bought things.
They called them spoons on the box.
Lady.
Why do I get the crazy one?
Yes. Come here.
Up. Up. Come on. Up. The one time I'm telling you to come up, Lenny. Come on. Up. Alright. E. Just try not to step on my keyboard, please. Thank you. Alright. There you go. You're gonna eat it?
Give him a second. Lady even took a second before she started laughing at it.
This is a new treat we're trying. I don't know if they'll like it. He's kind of not sure what to do with it.
Point to it.
Look. It's food, I promise. Don't bat at it. No, don't bat at it. Linny, don't bat at it. It's food. Eat it. Look, look. Eat it.
That's it. It's empty.
Linny, look.
Get down.
Linny,
Down.
look.
Okay,
It's
girl. That's
it's
all.
food. I
She's
promise. You gonna try it? He doesn't like it. He won't eat it. Here.
done. Oh, lady cleaned hers.
I'll give her this one. I'll get him a chugly.
Toss this. Lady.
Lenny says if it doesn't come in a straw, I'm not eating it.
Lady apparently loves it. Nice job, lady. It's right there.
Here, babe. Lenny. All right, up. Up. Ow! Not on me. Come on.
Alright, get down.
You know, any other time you would jump up here. Here, hold that.
Because I've been training him not to jump up there.
You can give it to him. All right, we have discovered that only Lady likes the new treats. And it's straw or nothing with Linny.
You mentioned hearing a soft thump before the shadow appeared. One of the ropes holding the cargo probably snapped, causing the load to tilt and bump against your window.
And I was going to try to get him up here so I could do it in front of the camera, but apparently we have finally broken him of jumping up on the coffee table. And I don't want to ruin it, so...
Yes, that's what I figured too. Thinking back, the reason I was so certain that it was tilted exactly 22 degrees was because there was a shipping label on the crate. But let's just assume for a moment that it was. Then, what do you think made it fall to the ground?
It was probably knocked over by that skeleton that startled you. After the cargo hit your window, the crane lifted it back up, but that little creature couldn't hold on and fell off, landing right on the flower pot.
Right. There must be a reason the flower pot fell. If something as large as the cargo had hit it directly, the whole rack would have come crashing down. The fact that one pot was left on the balcony means it had to be something smaller. Looks like we have the same train of thought. That leaves us with just one remaining question. What was that glowing skeleton?
It's pretty clear. The culprit is whatever animal left those glowing little footprints. Since its paws were covered in phosphorescent paint, the skeleton pattern was probably painted on its body or clothes. There's no phosphorescent paint on the drain pipe, so it's likely the little creature hitched a ride on the cargo and was caught in the crane malfunction, which then caused it to slam into the window. Later, while trying to escape, it knocked over the flower pot. But the exact sequence of events isn't really the point. What matters is this. No matter how clever an animal is, it couldn't have dressed itself up like that.
Which means someone deliberately used it to pull a prank on me. That's going too far.
She's like, now I'm mad.
Wise, since it left footprints while fleeing, There must be more tracks nearby. If we follow them, we might be able to find whoever or whatever's behind this. Look over here. The footprints go up the pillar to the overpass.
Let's follow them and check it out.
Follow the glowing footprints.
How could they? I can't believe someone actually used an animal to pull a prank.
More footprints.
The footprints stop here. Did it jump off? Let's go down and take a look.
Heart rate of the client increased to 120 BPM. Here is a proverb. A cornered rabbit will bite.
A cornered rabbit will bite.
Harry, you're not helping.
Huh?
Huh? The footprints disappear here.
Uh-oh, the footprints are all jumbled here.
Where could it have gone? Huh? There it is! Don't let it get away!
Hey, stop! It ran into the jump!
So you were behind yesterday's pranks. The real culprit.
What?
She's like,
Yuzu,
never mind.
Visitors.
Coming. What can I get for you? Huh? Oh well. Huh. Guess I got found out after all. Miss, based on what you just said, may I assume that you're the owner of this tanuki?
I ain't telling you nothing. You're gonna have to wait.
His full name is Kamanosuke, but we call him
Maybe,
Kama.
maybe not.
Uh-huh. What I mean is, he's not just this tanuki. He has a name. And I'm not Kama's owner. We're just partners. Kama is free to do as he pleases. Excuse me for being presumptuous.
Wait a minute. We came here to confront them. Yet somehow it feels like Alice just got completely shut down.
It's all right. Kama just said he doesn't mind. So, honored guests, what brings you to Mystic Wares? Looking for anything in particular? I'm Ukinami Yuzuha. Our family runs a well-known porcelain shop in Phylum Heights. We carry all kinds of goods, and any purchase of a second item comes with a 1% discount. All right. Thank you very much. No, wait. We're not here to shop. Miss Ukinami, we don't even know each other. And yet last night, you and your partner played a prank on me that caused me a lot of trouble. Huh? That's a bit of a shock. I thought you'd really appreciate Kama's way of returning the favor. Returning the favor? How could you not understand? You were clearly the ones who started the prank in the first place. Porcelumex previously stated they'd thoroughly investigate the safety hazards and give the people of Waifei Peninsula a proper explanation of the accident. Yet somehow they let an unqualified little girl sneak into a team of so-called experts. That's quite the prank if you ask me.
You guys are literally, like, probably the same age. What do you mean, little girl?
Yuzuha, saying something like that in front of others might be a bit...
Monato, I've been meaning to say this for a while. You having that face and always talking like a goody two-shoes? What What a waste.
Excuse me, may I say something? Porcelumix brought in the inspection team just for show. Of course, people are going to feel outraged. It's just that, even with so many well-known experts on the investigation team, none dared to defy Porcelumix. So why place all the blame on Miss Timefield alone?
I see. You're saying I'm just picking the easy target? I remember now. I've seen you before. You were that disciple in training. Wise, from Swabian Temple. Didn't expect you'd be more witty than you look. Anyway, after hearing you out, I realized I didn't think the prank through. Sorry about that. It won't happen again. I really appreciate you saying that. But you don't look so thankful. Are you still so concerned about what happened last night? No, you've misunderstood. I indeed joined the supervisory investigation team. And though there are reasons I can't fully explain, as a descendant of the Timefield family, I won't forgive myself for my mistakes just because you apologized. I only hope you'll take back what you said about me being unqualified. The Timefield family has always upheld strict discipline. Both my grandfather and father were scholars in the ether industry, and I've received a systematic education in hollow and ether studies from an early age under their guidance. Monato, what's with this person? She seems just as weird as you.
How would I know? And for the record, I'm not weird at all.
So from the sound of it, you're pretty confident in your knowledge. Then do you know what this strange piece of porcelain is?
This looks more like a shard of some kind of device rather than porcelain. Also, was it just my imagination? Or did I suddenly sense an unpleasant aura coming from it? Something similar to the presence of a sacrifice.
Oh, that's a shard of a large obscura.
Obscura?
Yes, an obscura is a type of experimental reactor vessel made with high-purity porcelain as its outer shell. Due to the unique properties of porcelain, when etheric matter is placed inside obscura, it can slowly come into contact with the air. This allows researchers to observe how ether behaves once it leaves a hollow. Although an obscura is a rather expensive piece of lab equipment, there's nothing strange about it. This shard hasn't been coated with the outer layer yet. It was probably damaged during manufacturing.
Damaged during manufacturing? So there is something wrong with this thing.
See, Monato? I told you my instincts were spot on. Who would have thought we'd figure out what this thing is in such an unexpected way? What a stroke of luck!
Could someone explain what just happened?
We suspect that someone at Porcelumix has been illegally producing high-value porcelain items inside the hollow. Items not listed in the official registry. Simply put, they publicly claim to be producing low-value products. Workers' wages and even the reported profits are all calculated based on that. But in reality, someone's pocketing the difference for themselves.
Exactly. The Obscura isn't a regular product of the Wi-Fi Peninsula factory, so its appearance here clearly points to shady dealings going on inside the hollow.
Where did you find the shard?
We found it in a batch of materials delivered to our shop from Siloam Bay. The residents there collect discarded porcelain from the hollow, and my father uses the scraps to make handicrafts. Let's go, Monato. We're heading to Siloam Bay. If we can trace this shard back to its source, we'll have enough evidence to expose the corruption inside Porcelumix and give them a real scandal to deal with. moment. Are you sure it's okay to just say your whole plan out loud like that?
It's fine. You're a scaredy cat. No way you'd snitch to Porcelumex. Wait, you wouldn't, right?
Of course not! But not because I'm afraid. As a descendant of the Timefield family, I would never stoop to something so dishonorable. Wise, it seems you still have some questions for Miss Ukinami regarding the Obscura. Apologies, but given my current position, I'm afraid it wouldn't be appropriate for me to hear any further details. So please excuse me for now. Thank you for helping resolve the issue. I'll have the payment for the commission sent over promptly.
You didn't leave with that fancy girl. Do you have something to ask us?
Can I come with you to Silum Bay for the investigation? I'm curious about the origin of that shard. Besides, I can help if you're heading into the Hollow.
No problem. You're more than welcome to join us. Wow, today's our lucky day. Not only did we find a lead, but we even had a proxy who's an expert at handling miasma just show up at our door.
Don't lay it on too thick, Yuzuha. You don't want to scare Wise away. Still, we have no reason to turn down the proxy's help. So, we'll be counting on you from now on.
Yeah, I did. I did use the same one. I did it for the 4 minutes like I did the first time. And it tastes pretty good, but I do think if you're going to reuse it, you don't want to stick to the 4 minutes. You want to let it steep just a little bit longer. So it is reusable. You just need a longer steep time.
Monito, if your tail wasn't wagging like an electric fan right now, I'd give you a perfect score for how mature you acted.
Or probably I would even say, by your second cup, just leave the bag in there. It's an area near the shore below Phylum Heights. In the past, Lumite ore mined from the hollows was washed there first. Now quite a few residents have moved in. The elevator at Suibian Temple's entrance to go straight to Silum Bay should have been fixed last week. Yay! To the beach! To the beach, to the beach, to the beach, beach, beach.
The elevator's still out of service? But
Oh
I
no,
heard the repairs
maybe not to
were
the
already
beach.
finished.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Though the repairs have been completed, some facilities and services, like the Wi-Fi cable car, have recently been suspended due to safety concerns.
Safety concerns? What exactly do you mean?
Sorry. I don't know much about the specifics since the Wi-Fi cable car is operated under Porcelumex. You can contact their service hotline. Customer support will be able to provide you with more detailed information.
Then, is there another way to get to Silum Bay?
As far as I know, there aren't any other routes available at the moment.
What a shame. I heard Silum Bay is on the seaside, and the scenery at sunset is supposed to be stunning.
If it's a seaside view you're after, you could take the cable car to Lemnian Island. It offers a close view of the Hollow, and since Porcelumex has staff stationed there, it's fairly safe.
Are you saying the edge of the Hollow is somehow safer than a seaside residential area?
No. That's not what I meant.
I'm not trying to be difficult. Since I can't get to Silum Bay, I suppose I'll just wander around the area for a while.
Thank you so much for your understanding.
On the other side.
Looks like the elevator's still out of service.
Silum Bay is home to many who were left homeless after the fall of the old capital.
Their living conditions aren't great, and they handle most of the hardest and most dangerous jobs in the Hollow. If the inspection team were to catch wind of something sensitive from the locals there, it'd be a real headache for poor Salomex. So they went ahead and blocked the road entirely.
There must be other ways to get to Silum Bay, right? After all, the elevator wasn't always here.
Exactly. That whole no other route nonsense is just something poor Salomex tells outsiders to fool them.
You can go around the mountain by taking the upper highway, and then head down from the other side. It'll just take a little longer.
It'll just take a little longer.
Easy for you to say. We're not all made of pure muscle like you.
I guess I could probably carry both of you together.
Whoa, don't take it so literally. I was just complaining a little. But knowing how thorough that Damien from Poor Salomex is, they might have even secured the mountain paths to keep people away from Silum Bay.
Good point. Yuzuha and I will go check things out first, Wise. Let's meet up later at the mountain highway.
Shortly after Yuzuha and Minato leave, you return to Suebian Temple with the Obscura shard and briefly tell Belle about what happened that morning. I sense some etheric matter, but I can't tell if it's a sacrifice or not. I hate to admit it, but I guess my perception isn't quite on your level. I barely even use that perception technique Shifu taught me. But I agree with you all, this thing is super suspicious. We should definitely look into it properly. I'll come with you to Silum Bay using Eos. I might be able to help.
I wonder how things are going with Minato and Yuzuha. Let's go check.
Alright. I think this is a good stopping point here. I think we're going to do a short stream tonight. I believe our schedule is Star Rail tomorrow night and Genshin on Friday because the live stream for Genshin is also on Friday. And then we can talk about all the new stuffs. So you can look forward to a stream tomorrow night and the following night. And we'll see if we can fit more ZZZ main story in there somewhere. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe on the Genshin night. I don't know. But thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Looking forward to all the anniversary celebrations. And I hope you enjoyed the tea review. And we will continue this at another time. Have a good night.